Hello to everyone who's watching. This is going to be an advanced usage example of the APM04 covering all functions and features. For this, we will be demonstrating the code that was loaded on our project showcase. So to access this, you need to make sure the buzzer is on, and then you need to turn on the game, and you'll be loaded to this screen. This screen is essentially a little mini game that harbors 4 different squares. Those 4 different squares will have each a game in it, so once you go into those squares, it will call a function within it. So for this first one, it will call the the catch function. So you will be this little dot on the bottom, and you just need to go and catch the objects that spawn. There is a run key, which allows you to move back and forth, and you have to catch as many as you can in 30 seconds. This right now is not only displaying all the display and read functions from APM04.c, but it is also using the random integer functions as well as all the high-level functions from catch. So there it displayed 16 points. So I got 16 points in that game. So this next one will be which is kind of like asteroids and space invaders. So right now it will be displaying all the functions that are in the ast library. So you move left and right, and you just have to use this to shoot the objects that fall. So there's a few different functions that are being used, such as the ast move functions, the asteroids update functions. It just got difficulty, so that's the difficulty slider adjusting. There's a function for that. There's one that makes it fall, one that makes the end conditions happen. That happens if the things hit the ground. So it just had another difficulty change because I reached a score. If I miss, it will play a different tone. And that also subtracts from my total score. So I just missed a point there. And this is the final level of difficulty that we programmed at this time. We didn't think we needed much more time to display this effectively. I'll just show you what happens when you die. So, the next function that we'll show you in this overall screen select is our music functions. This will display Great Fairy Fountain from the Legend of Zelda series, so just listen closely. So that will use about 2 functions. It will there's one to build that song, which will be in APM04_music.c, and then there will also be a play song, which essentially plays the speed, and that will be found in the same thing. So this one is Snake. It is just a game Snake if you're familiar with it. So it will have a few different functions to control the array length and initialize the whole thing. I'm not going to play it for too much longer, just enough to show. And just like that, it boxed me in, so if I turn on myself, then I die. And that should conclude the advanced usage example. Pretty much every single game function used every single function that are in the corresponding libraries for the game, and then every single function that was in the APM04.c, such as your random int, display, write digit, debounce buttons, all those good functions were displayed using that. So that concludes it. Have a nice day.